Um, I'm streaming today after a while, but before I start, let me quickly check if my voice is audible and there are no hiccups, because if there are, then we need to figure that out real quick before people start joining in. I haven't gotten myself. Okay, it says I'm live, so that's there. Yes, I'm live. But before I start, let me quickly check if my voice is perfectly audible, and that's great. Okay, so I made a video 4 days ago about this app that I'm working on for myself. It's called Lumi, and a lot of you seem to like that video, and now I'm like, hey, and I'm gonna tell you, there's a big story. A lot of you seem to like this video. I also shipped this app as a beta version that you can download from my website, which is tarat.space. And people started trying this out, and they started reporting a bunch of bugs in the app, saying, hey, something is wrong on this device. I got a bunch of DMs with a bunch of friends who downloaded this app and they tried it out, and I'm like, I knew that's gonna happen. I knew that this app has a lot of bugs right now, and that's why it says that it's currently in beta, and I've tried to make it like very obvious that this app is in beta with limited features and unlimited bugs. With that being said, I thought it would be great if I come on stream today, say hi to some of you who come to the stream, some of my new subscribers, say hi to them, and also at the same time try to fix some of the bugs that we are having in the app right now, make it a little more useful. I was about to say useless. Alright, so one of the things that I personally have been dealing with on this app is that notifications doesn't seem to work sometime. So that's something that I want to fix. I'm going to create like a new file so that we can track stuff. I'm going to call it bugs.md, or should not call it bugs, should call it development process.md. I don't know, let's just call it development. You're gonna track some bugs, some known bugs that I know. Is one of them is that the notifications don't work sometimes in my phone. The other bug that I have is the background fetch doesn't work on a real device. Another bug that I have is it a bug? That's like two bugs. And the third bug is that home screen looks weird on a device with aspect ratio. I don't know the aspect ratio, but I think, yeah, the resolution was this with 360 cross 800 resolution. So need to fix that. These are like some of the bugs that I'm dealing with right now. I might have a collection of other stuff that I was tracking for the app in my notes. So I'm gonna open notes real quick, bring them up here. Not so can I archive this? Yes, I can. Okay, so these are some of my personal notes that I was keeping for my app, and we're gonna reference them here. So I have to see if reminders work. Oh yeah, I need to allow backups for notes and reflection, because that is not possible right now. But these are more or less like features that I want to implement, not bugs. So inside of the features, here are some of the features that I want to implement, which is allow users to export an image of their hobby, monthly habits stat. That is something that I really want to have, you know. It's a very important feature for me. So basically, if I am doing something like this, say I have a bunch of hobbies here, and then I did those hobbies for a while, what I want is like a very simple export button here that lets me export this chart or this thing, this calendar view with my hobbies marked into a PNG, so that I can share it with friends or whatever. It's a very simple feature. I really want to implement this, because that would let me, that would also act like a motivation for me, because then I keep on filling these dots, and then I can share it on Instagram and I'll be like, hey, I did running for so many days. So that's a feature I want. Also, I just quickly realized that it's a bad idea to keep your things in multiple different places. Split brain. I don't want to keep split brain, so I'm going to use this for all cases. Is there a way that I can hide this? No, I can't. Okay, it's a little unfortunate. I wish there was a way to hide that thing. I'm gonna put those things here. These were the bugs. These are some of the features. I want another feature where I want to be able to do speech to text. So for my notes right now, I can create a new note saying fun. Hey, this is a fun note. So now tag fun is applied and this fun note is created. But now if I want to edit this note, I am editing this note. There's no way for me to use a microphone. However, when I create a note, I can pretty much use a microphone and say something like, this is a fun note and whatever, and then hit enter, and then it would do that. It's not gonna do that because I'm on emulator right now. I don't know, microphone doesn't work on emulator perfectly. So, but take my word for it, it works in a real situation. Another thing that I do is, if I have a tag, if I click on a tag and I create a new note, hey, this is a new note, I get a new note in the same tag without doing anything, which is very helpful. However, say I create a note, something I created, I create a new note and save it here. Now this note doesn't have a tag. Oh wait, I had fun selected, so I'm gonna have to create, okay, some random note. I create a new note, I call it a random note. Now this is untagged, and there's no way for me to set a tag to this note. So that is something I would really want to do quickly. It's like another feature. Allow setting a tag to untagged notes. That's another thing that I want to create. Then on reflections, things look fine, but I would also want to export them somewhere. So this is a feature that I want, which is to export reflections into a Google Doc or something. I don't know, it could just be a simple txt file. I'm totally okay with that, but I would love to have a feature where I can export all those reflections, because then I can go through them and do some analysis outside of the app. I'm gonna add like a lot of analysis related stuff into this app eventually. Right now there is no such thing, and which is like one of the pain points, but yeah, I'm gonna work on that if that's there. I can do this, do something at 12:37 p.m. today. I'm gonna hit enter. I'm gonna reload. Wait, did this not work? What happened? What did I do? I'm gonna try this again. Wait. Do something at 12:37 p.m. Gosh, it's gonna be 12:37 very soon. I hit enter. There is a notification that I should get in about a few seconds because I've created a task that said do something at 12:47 p.m. Not 12:47. God, do something at 12:38 p.m. I'm gonna say 12:38. Okay, 12:38. Yeah, let's just. Yeah, 12:38 we should get a notification. I want to see if we'll get a notification or not, because on my real device I'm not actually getting notifications, and I still wonder kinda if people are getting notifications. Nobody has so far reported a bug saying that they don't get notifications, but at least on my real device I can verify that I don't get notifications at all, which is not great at all. Now we're gonna have to prioritize these things. Okay, allow backups for notes and reflection, export notes and reflections. Let's just reflections and notes, we'll put both of those things into one. Profile page to manage schedule. That's a feature that we'll work on eventually, not right now. And there's another bug. I don't know why nobody has reported, probably because they were not receiving notifications. Just like app gives a crashed warning after the notification. This is for the time when we actually get a notification, the app gives a warning saying that it crashed. Not fun. So these are some of the bugs and features that are in the pipeline right now for the Lumi app. Let's see if we can fix one or two of those in this stream, because I only have like an hour, that's it. And my aim to do stream today was not particularly to fix those bugs, but partially, or like a huge part of it was just to say hello to people if they join, or if they decide to join or hang out in the stream today, because I see a lot of people have subscribed to the channel, a lot of new people. So I was like, I should go there and say hello to them if they are interested. Found the exact app, because I'm still getting like a lot of comments on YouTube saying, hey, they wanted the app that was simple, like hey, they want an app that is simple and easy and looks exactly like what I'm building right now. So I'm like, that's very cool. If you're one of those people who want a very simple and cool looking app that I'm building, you can follow me along on my YouTube, because I build it live here, and of course off stream also. I'm open to take a lot of bugs, feature requests, and everything that you have. One option for you, if you wanna submit a bug or a feature request on my current beta version, you can go to this repository, the code repository for the app, and you can add an issue there and I'll pick it up. Another option that you have, if you don't want to go through this GitHub way of reporting features or suggesting bugs or whatever, you can go and hit me up on my Instagram. I have my Instagram link down in the description of this video. This is not the one that I'm looking for, the other one, this Instagram. It's called tarat.hobbies. You can, you don't have to follow me. You can just drop me a message here saying, hey, I need this feature or this bug that I saw in the app that you're working on, and I'll be happy to take it up in the live stream or off stream depending on my availability. But yeah, feel free to do that. Feel free to talk to me about all of these things. I am very much open to just building this live on stream in front of you all. I blabbered a lot. Let's work on some of the bugs. Okay, I haven't gotten any notification. As you can see, I haven't gotten any notification saying that my task was due. So notifications aren't working right now, and this is something I really need to fix very quickly. So what I'm gonna do is, the structure of this app is very complicated, to be honest. If you're a programmer and want to learn how to make these things, there's a very simple way to make this app, but the way that I have done is like very complicated and unnecessary. You totally don't need to follow this structure. But yeah, the structure is complicated because this app used to be a very different thing. I might refactor it at some point, but I'll do that when I'm done with fixing the most important bugs and adding most important features. So I noticed that straight out of the box, notifications aren't working at all. So I want to go to the tasks page and I want to figure out why that is the case. I do have here, right here, I have handle submit. As you can see, earlier it used to actually use AI model that would parse your message and call a bunch of functions to set up notifications, reminders, and do all that stuff. But that introduced latency. And with this app, I wanted it to be extremely frictionless, and so I resorted to using regex. And I was like, hey, I can at least write something like do this at 8 a.m. and I want to get a notification at 8 a.m. It's very simple. So a bunch of regex. So there is this thing, okay, only add due date if the time was provided, which is great. Am I adding a reminder? So there is add task. In my add task, if there is a reminder date, then I add a reminder. But there was no reminder date, I guess, because task data had title and status, which is great, and the due date. I'm gonna set a reminder real quick. task data dot reminder date is also whatever the due date is. For example, reminder date does not exist on undefined status to do. I'm gonna add a reminder date here, and now I'm gonna try doing that again, and this time basically what I want is I should get here that I am adding a notification. So let's test this real quick. I'm gonna say do this at 12:44 p.m. It's about 1 minute from now, which didn't work, but notification is scheduled. I don't know why the task wasn't added. This is also something, oh, it was added, it didn't refresh or reload. So I need to add a reload functionality. I do have like a refresh task thingy here, which is supposed to use the task store right here, and then there is refresh task right here, get all tasks, sort them. Probably I need to wait for a bit. I don't know. Let's see if notifications work. We have to wait for a couple of seconds and then we'll see if notifications are working. Okay, it's 12:44. I haven't gotten a notification yet, so I doubt if they work. Okay, I got the notification. Perfect. I think one bug we have very quickly fixed is this, which is notifications were not working. But they were not working because of my stupidity. That was a very quick and easy fix. I'm very happy. I did not add like a reminder date, and that's why notifications weren't working. That's totally fine. That's totally on me. So that's done. Number one fix is done. Notifications do work now, so I'm happy with that. Another thing that I want is background fetch doesn't work. So I have to explain why am I using background fetch and what is it actually trying to do here. So basically what I have is that I have a feature here. I'm gonna go to the index file and I'm gonna show you real quick how this works. So I have this feature here. I'm using React Native's background fetch, React Native background fetch library to do this, and by this I mean I run something every 1 hour. Every 1 hour I run a function, even if the app is killed, not in the background or whatever. It will run a function in the background and it will go through your task and whatever, and your task, how much you have been using your phone, both of those things combined, and then it is going to pass all that information to an AI agent that will decide if it should nudge you to do something or not. So for example, if you have like a lot of pending tasks and you've been using your phone for a while, you're gonna get a notification saying you've been on your phone for a while, how about picking this thing up? It's kind of like a very basic nudging mechanism that I was developing using React Native background fetch, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work right now. That's the fun part. It doesn't work as in it works here. It works on my emulator, but on my real device, it doesn't work. So I need to do some research and first of all see if this is a problem that other people were also facing. React Native background fetch doesn't work on a real device but works in my simulator. Okay. Not this. I have this. Okay. Background fetch working in simulator but not working in real device. That's exactly the problem that I'm facing. I'm calling API to get data and show local push based on the response of API. So I'm using background fetch service, which is introduced in iOS. Episode division shows no. I don't know how to get the error. Code vendor, the working you have, and try the new process. You know what I'm gonna do? Oh yes, I'm so glad we were on stream right now because I could show you the second bug, which is the app gives a crashed warning after the notification. We received a notification for a task a while ago and now the app is giving us a crashed warning that this isn't responding. I don't know why that's happening. I'm gonna fix that. Did we get like any logs here? No, we did not get any logs here apparently. I can close the app, I can open it again and it will work absolutely fine It's just I don't know why we got that in the first place, and that's not great. So I'm gonna go here quickly and wait. I'm gonna ask this T3 chat. Let's ask it here, because why not? I am using Notify to send local push notifications in my React Native app. The notifications work fine, and there is just one problem, which is that once the notification is received, after say 1 or 2 minutes of that, we get a warning saying that the app is not responding and we have to terminate the app. It's a very weird issue that I'm facing here, and I don't really know why. That's definitely frustrating. Sure, code executing in the background, heavy processing. I will handle significant time when the notification is received or when the user interacts. Synchronous of okay. So are we doing that? Let me quickly check so that we're not like listening to the notification and trying to do something. For now, let's just assume that we just get a notification, we don't do anything about it. And if we don't do anything about it, we probably shouldn't be getting these errors. So I'm just gonna go to, I know where my notification related stuff is. It's here. This is how I'm setting up my notifications. This is how I'm scheduling my notifications, and I have 3 functions: setup, schedule, and send an instant notification if we need to. We generally don't have to be honest. And in here I will go to add task, because here we schedule a notification. Okay, and we use the function that was defined right below to schedule a notification, and then this just creates a time-based trigger that sends a high importance notification on the channel. It creates a new channel, sends a notification, and that's it, forgets about it. In the setup notification, I think this is where the things are going to be interesting. In our setup notification, we will have a lot more interesting things, which is if settings that, okay, if we give the permissions, we create a channel, and if there is a foreground event, we try to do something. If there is a background event, we're again trying to do a bunch of stuff. So how about we don't do any of this, just to see if stuff will work. I'm just gonna remove all of this, and I'll be like, hey, I don't want to create a channel. I just want to say that we have the permission for notifications. Now we're not doing any foreground or background listening to the notifications. We're just sending a notification through a channel, and we're gonna forget about it. So I'm gonna schedule another one, and we'll work on other stuff while hoping that this app doesn't give us a warning. Also, I don't like that it's not reloading. It should have reloaded automatically. Don't really know why that's not happening. I'm gonna fix that, don't worry. Let me add it here so that we're tracking it, which is tasks don't reload on adding a new task. Tasks list don't reload. Don't or doesn't, it should be doesn't. I don't know why it's bothering me. So we should get a notification very soon. What's this? As a foreground service, we created a new notification. We set it as a foreground. When set to true, this notification will be shown as a foreground service. The application can only display one foreground at once if the foreground is already ensure foreground service has been with the foreground. I don't know what this is, and I don't know why we are setting it to true. Probably don't want it. I'm gonna remove it. So we got like a notification saying do this, which is great. Now I'm gonna continue using the app and see if we get the crash happening again. Let's hope not, but if that's the case, that'll be less fun. Okay, so we were trying to fix, we're talking about the background fetch, because that wasn't working in my real device, and I was hoping that it would. But that is like a lower priority bug. I would fix background fetch later. I want to fix these things first. So home screen looks weird on a device with a smaller resolution. This is the bug here. First of all, I really appreciate, I don't know what's his name, Prajapati Omkar. I really appreciate Omkar for reporting this bug and doing all the effort of going onto the GitHub issues and creating a bug. Love it. I'm gonna fix this. So I know why this is happening. I kind of anticipated that it will happen on devices, but since I did not initially plan to launch it for anybody, I was like, I'll just might as well keep it as it is. Now it's creating issues on a smaller device. It's very simple. I probably need to not use absolute positioning and need to set up scroll on the home page so that this doesn't happen. Though I kind of wonder, how will I test it? How will I test this? I don't have a smaller device. The way that I can test this is, let's see. So this is a component. It's a component here. It's called a usage chart. That's the component, and this component is, that's the background color, that's padding, margin horizontal, margin vertical. That's great. This is a component which is fine. I think in my index file I have usage chart here, and then these are my cards. So that's the card stuff. Again, it has a lot of unnecessary code and it's very confusing for somebody who's looking at the code for the first time. I've been working on it for a while, so I'm kind of used to it. But definitely I would have to sit down one day and refactor the shit out of this entire thing, because I have a lot of code that doesn't need to be the way it is right now. I'm gonna refactor it at some point, okay? Not right now. I can't do that right now. We're gonna focus on other stuff. So I have this content thing which has a container. This container doesn't contain the usage chart, and that is the fun part. We're gonna try to do it the right way. Initially I was hacking a bunch of things. Now we're gonna try to do it the right way, which is we have the cards. I'm gonna place the usage chart here, right? See, the styles break, and that's why I was like, oh, we're still getting Lumi isn't responding. Okay. That's not cool. I wonder why that's happening. Not cool. Not cool. Not very cool. Alright. Is there positioning things going here? That's bar, which is fine. Are we doing like some positioning related stuff here? Cards container. This is cards container, right? Yeah. It has flex on. I think. Okay, the problem will be if I remove. Can I do this? Flex one. And I don't know where am I positioning it. That's just the bar, so that's fine. There's no positioning stuff happening here. Cards container, header, and then usage chart. There's container. I need to remove this hide thingy and set that to flex 1 so that everything takes all the space that is available to everybody. And then this app right here, I might have to remove this. It looks a little weird, but that's all right. And then if I remove flex 1, it will go down, which is not what I want. Definitely not what I want. But what I can do is, if I can go here, and this is cards and this is usage charts, maybe I can be like, maybe I can wrap that, because I don't want header to move. So I'm gonna be like view style equals styles dot main area. That's like my main area, and I'll put these two things here. I'm gonna go to main area, grab main area. I'm gonna call it flex1. I'm gonna call it gap16. Let me see if I'm background color. The main area is the entire thing. I'm gonna see justify content, flex start. Wait, why is that thing going down? Probably, wait. So my cards container, where's my cards container? Yeah, I think this is taking the entire thing. Yeah, that's great. So now we just go here, we remove this, we're gonna great. Now this should work perfectly fine on a smaller screen device and we don't have to worry about that. So another bug fixed, I guess. Home screen looks weird on a device with 360 x 800 resolution. That's there. It should look just fine on a smaller device. I think I can test it out also. I'm just gonna... Oh wait, I just think I can... How do I test this out though? Probably if I close it, I'm gonna start the server again, and to test it out, I disconnected my mobile phone because I had it connected as Android debugging, and then it would start reloading stuff on my Pixel instead of this Pixel. Just bro, how did you started all of this? How did I started all of this? All of this is in what? YouTube, app, newsletter? Which one of these things? If you were asking about YouTube, I started YouTube back when I was in college. I was looking for a job, and then I was like, hey, one way to prepare for a job is to come on YouTube and do streams every single day, and that's what I did. I started streaming every single day on YouTube, and I did that for like a long time, and then that's how I was like, hey, I'm enjoying this, I want to do that more often. And then yeah, that was the YouTube thingy. If you go to my YouTube channel and in the live stream section, you'll see that I've been streaming back when I didn't have a job. I used to stream every single day, and I did that for 56 days, and then I got a job, and then I was like, I want to continue this because it's fun. I love interacting with people, I love writing code, and I love talking to people. So I just thought, hey, that's a great idea, let's just continue doing YouTube. I also want to start, am I late for this? You're not late for anything. I mean, okay, the best time to start anything is, the one thing that I always believe and I've always believed is that the best time to start anything was yesterday. So if you're not starting it today, you're already late. Do start. Tell me the setup too. I need to have at least 16 GB RAM, right, for streaming, all that. Not necessarily. Before this, right now I'm using MacBook M2 Pro Max, but before this I had a very shit-ass laptop. Not a shit-ass, it was a decent laptop, but only 8 GB of RAM, and I was able to stream just fine. If you're doing gaming and other stuff, you probably might need like a laptop with high-end specs, but otherwise that's totally fine. You don't need this. You don't need like a very I don't know what happened. You don't need a 16 GB RAM laptop. Command fail, platform tools, shell, root, do, product, whatever, CPU, device, this not found. I don't know why I was trying to find that device. I think it's probably because of my fault. Yeah, I wanted to do gaming and all. For gaming, you'll need a good laptop. 16 GB is bare minimum, otherwise it lags really badly. I want to open the web. How do I open the web? I want to open the web thingy, because then I can test if it is working on a smaller screen or not. So I can do something like S, and then no, I can't. Not this. Can I go here? I don't know how to open Expo on web. I was able to do that earlier. I don't remember how to do that now. Probably if I do this, npm run web, that's one way. It's gonna give me a bunch of errors saying I have to install a few things. Web string in the project. Nah, not doing this. Lot of effort. And when do earning starts? Earning is a very tricky thing. Earning on YouTube, I'm not probably the best person to give you guidance on that, because I myself am not doing this for money, and I'm not earning anything from YouTube right now. I don't know if I'll ever be earning anything from YouTube. I do this as a side hobby of mine. I already have a full-time job, so it's easier for me. But if you're just starting up and want to do YouTube, I'd probably just say, you should try to get a job outside of YouTube, do that job, and do YouTube as your side hobby. Going all in on YouTube starting from day one is probably not the best idea. We have a lot of competition now on YouTube. You'll find like a billion different people working on the same type of content, so it's very hard to get anything. So yeah. Okay, would it auto scroll? I don't know if would it auto scroll or not. If I have a smaller device, I can download a smaller device and we can continue working on other stuff. So I'm just gonna go to Android Studio real quick and download like download a smaller device. By smaller device, I mean a device which has, create a new virtual device, small phone. The bug said that this was 360 cross 800, so we're gonna try to get that. 360 cross 800 seems to be too small. We don't have anything with that. Wow. Okay, tablet is bigger. 360 cross 800, I don't think we have anything. Oh, so show obsolete. Okay, 360 cross 800, we don't have anything, do we? 480, 240, 3. Okay, that's small. 240 is very small. But these are obsolete devices. I don't even know if I should test my app on these obsolete devices. 360 cross 800. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try a 800 size device. Nexus S. Let's try that. Okay. Pray to God that this actually works. Yeah, that's true. I'm also aiming for job right now. I graduated last year looking for data analyst role. It's too difficult now, so my plan is to get an entry-level job in IT and side by side YouTube. That's the best plan. Don't just stick to one thing. Keep your options open. Try getting a job and also do YouTube or whatever as your side hobby, and then you'll be fine. So do that. So I think we are done with this. Home screen looks weird thingy, but I would still have to try that and verify it once. So let me quickly see if I can get this device to load this thing and then can run the app on it. It's a really old phone, I think. I don't even see, it looks very weird. I don't know why I'm building it for this phone, or if I'm even building it for this phone. Wait, if I close this, I'm gonna have to close my current emulator and just work with this stupid ass device, and then we'll see if it is fixed or not. For those of you, if there's somebody who's like a bit confused about what am I trying to do, go here. The first thing you find is an app that I'm working on, and I'm fixing bugs today because I have a lot of bugs on this app now and I need to fix them. Which role are you working and which company? I am in Adobe working as a design system engineer. Here, if you go to my personal website, you'll see that I've listed down all the stuff here. So I joined in 2023. I'm a design system engineer. Here are a bunch of things that I'm doing. You can also go through some of those links and see other stuff that I did. Okay, Lumi, I'm gonna allow this. I'm gonna go back, allow. All right, so that's a very small phone, and it looks weird, but that's fine. It should still be able to, like, it should be usable. It's not usable right now. We gotta fix that. So I'm gonna go here, make this container a scroll view. I can't believe I'm doing this. Make this a scroll view, because God knows there are some people with really old devices, and I try my best to make sure that I'm supporting all the... I did not get permission. I did get... oh yeah. So here you go. Should work just fine. I'm gonna add like one last thing, which is padding bottom 100. I don't know, 100 is a bit weird. I'm just gonna add margin bottom 100. Oh, so margin bottom 100, yeah. 100 is a bit too much. Let's just go with 20. Also, that won't actually help. I have to go to usage chart, add here margin bottom something like 50, as this is the last thing that I have. Yeah, perfect. So we have fixed that bug. We don't have to worry about it anymore. It works fine on really old and really small devices. I'm gonna open my actual Pixel 6, which is slightly better than the one we had for testing purposes. So this bug is fixed now. I'm gonna try to fix these two things before I end the stream, at least these two things, and then I'll later on work on some of the other features, some of these features which I really want to implement, because they're something that I want to have for myself. I don't know why Google Calendar opened. I did not do anything. That's funny. How do I undock this thing now? I always yeah, okay, that's dogged. I was trying to undock it. Float? Huh? No. Dock unpinned? No. Window? That's also weird. I don't want this. I want you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna close it. I know a thing or two about my system. If I just do npm run android right now, it will open the emulator automatically. I don't have to worry about anything. How did you got into Adobe? There's a... oh god, oh no, it opened it in this phone. Look at this. Do you want me to build my app on this really old device? Absolutely fucking not. I'm gonna lose my mind. I don't want to do that. Android Studio, I'm gonna delete that immediately. Campus placement and off campus is really bad. It was campus placement, and I got a job back when things used to be slightly less worse than they are right now. Right now things are really bad for job market. I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of my... yeah, I'm just gonna delete Nexus S and keep Pixel 6. That was only for 1 day testing thingy. We did the testing, it works fine. I fixed the bug, that's great, all happy. Let's continue. Fix this bug for you, and you should be able to download the new version from the same link, aka this. But I'm not gonna make a comment right now because I haven't actually pushed the version out there. We'll do that once the stream ends. Right now I'll just focus on trying to get a bunch of more things done. Okay, so this is there. Sorry for disturbance. No, totally fine. That's why I stream. I mean, the whole point is, the whole point of me streaming is to talk to you people, and yeah, just talk to you people. If I were to just finish these things and code, I could have done that without streaming also. I come here, that means I want to talk to you all, so that you're totally not disturbing. Actually, I enjoy a lot when people are talking in the chat, and I love that. So thank you so much for doing that. About you, yes. How did you get into Adobe? I have like the entire story behind it. You can, I have been documenting my life one way or other on this YouTube channel for a long time, to be honest. So you can go to my live streams. The last live stream you can watch probably. You don't have to watch the entire thing. You can just skip through the thing and see where I talk about getting a job and how I got the job. And it was a campus placement. Off campus is really hard. I know that for a fact. I can try helping you as much as I can. Here's my LinkedIn for all the people watching right now. You can connect with me, and if you ever find any job opportunity in Adobe that you want referral for, hit me up. Other than that, if you need help in reviewing your resume or whatever, DM me on LinkedIn. I'll do that for you. That's the least I can do probably, so don't worry about that. Yeah, but with that being said, let's focus on another thing, which is app gives a crashed warning after the notification. This one I really need to figure out how to fix. So, but I think the easier one to pick would be task list doesn't reload on adding a new task. I think that'll be easier one. And now getting in those companies really tough by off campus. Any suggestion to get faster job? It's really tough. I agree. It's very hard to get a job these days. And if I can give you like some suggestion on how to get jobs now, try to focus on building things that attract people. You can't get a job by building projects like projects like we used to back in 2019 2020. So some of those could be, hey, you built a algorithm visualizer, or you built whatever you did, but there's no real person who's using it, and you can't really say in an interview that I built this and there are so many people using it. So try to build an app or a thing or a software, a service or whatever that has some real market value that people want to use. And then once you have people using your stuff, people noticing you, that's when chances of you getting a job increases significantly. And share about whatever you're doing. You can learn this from me probably. I'm a really good person in this case because I have a bunch of ongoing projects. Even though I have a job, I don't really need to do this, but I just do this because I enjoy doing it a lot. I have a bunch of projects that I'm working on right now. One of them is Loomy, which you're seeing right now. I made a YouTube video about it, shared it with a bunch of people, got a bunch of downloads. Now those people are suggesting updates to my app and all those things, which is great. And that's what I do. I have another project here, and this is only for people who are watching my stream right now. I have another project that I'm working on. It's not it's in beta right now, again, just like this app, but this project, okay, just for all the people who are watching right now, I'm going to drop the link for you all here. It's a new thing that I'm working on side by side. It's a newsletter. If you're into stock market or whatever, this is extremely useful for you. All you have to do is get your email here and write down all the stocks from your portfolio that you have bought or are interested in, and then hit launch my newsletter. And what this will do is every morning every day in the morning at 6 a.m. you will get an email that will give you an update on your watch list, saying these were key things that happened yesterday by reading all the news. So there's an AI agent that will read all the news and that will summarize that news and will give you a newsletter every single day in the morning for your portfolio. So that's a great app, really useful if you're somebody who is into stock market or whatever. So I would highly suggest you to go and subscribe to it. But here's the thing, it's free of cost right now for all the people who are subscribing in this version. I'm working on it and it's not going to be free of cost because I have to pay out of my pocket for all this, for hosting all of these things, and then for giving you the emails and whatever. I have to pay out of my pocket. So I'm not going to keep it free of cost for the rest of my life, but right now it is free of cost. If you subscribe right now, it's free of cost and will be free of cost for a while. This is how the email looks. You get, so here's my watch list. I get, hey, Tata Motors, there's some stuff that happened last day. What happened? Here's the thing. What am I supposed to do? Here's the action item. Tata Power, these are the things happen. Max Life, they reported weaker than expected earnings, so now it's going down, and so I can quickly go to my portfolio and remove this, and I'm like, hey, I'm done. And then down here you get hot stocks for today, something that I might not know. these are some new stocks that I have not seen, but these are some key things that are happening. It's like bite-sized content, really beautifully presented into your email every single morning at 6 a.m. right now for free of cost, not always. So try that if you want. But this is, I was telling just as an example of the kind of projects you should be working on. Try to work on projects that have real people and that will be used by real people. And when you do that, you can share about that on your LinkedIn or on your social profiles or whatever, and then you can attract a lot more eyes on it, and then hopefully you'll be getting a job very soon. But yeah, try doing that. I think that's the best advice I can give you right now. And I want to see why this didn't work, the refresh thingy. Let's see. Refresh didn't work when I saved a task. This works now, but if I do this, does it work if I say at 2 p.m.? It doesn't work when we have the time, it works otherwise. So that's interesting. But if I reload, it does show up. I know why that's happening, kind of. I think it's because of the race condition. I have a bunch of asynchronous things happening and which are not being taken care of. So like I'm adding a task here and then I'm calling refresh task here, but task hasn't been added completely because it's an asynchronous function. I have like bunch of await here, and before this could happen, refresh task is getting called here because it's on the next line, and so it doesn't really work, and that's okay. I'm gonna fix it. Actually, I don't have interest in coding, but I completed graduation in BCA and somehow I started learning Python, and there will be a gap of 1 year in the July. So I'm trying my best to enter into this market. If you don't have interest in coding, it's gonna be really hard because already people who are extremely interested into this field, interested into coding, they are having a really hard time getting a job. I don't mean to scare you or anything, but if you don't have interest, it's gonna be slightly more tough for you. So if that is you who's not having so much interest, try to see where your interest is, and if you can involve coding into your interests, that'll be great. But it'll be tough, I'll be honest. Right now the market is very sus. You have to work really hard if you want to get a job, and you have to keep working that hard even after getting a job. That's just how things are right now. Best of luck though. You can connect with me on LinkedIn, and if you need any help in your resume or whatever, feel free to hit me up. I'll try to do my best, of course. With that being said, whenever the tasks are added, this is where I want to be like, hey, I have added the task. This is like an async function. Can I await on it? I doubt. Yeah. If I want to await, I need to make this as an async function. If I await now, it should work. Do this at 2:21 p.m. Fixed another bug. We're fixing a lot of bugs today. That's because these were stupid bugs and they should not have been there in the first place. But that's okay. It's totally okay. Totally okay. I'm gonna fix bugs as much as I not enjoy doing that, but I have to fix bugs. Background fetch and app gives crash. Two big things. Let's try to do one of them. I'm extremely hungry. I'm gonna go have lunch. Let's try to do one of them at least, which is app gives a crashed warning after notification. Let's see if we can get rid of this. Let's see if we can fix this actually. So I'm gonna go here in the notifications thingy. I want to quickly see if I'm using schedule notification anywhere else. Probably I'm not. It's just inside the tools. Great. Am I using setup notification? I am. I'm setting up notification on the first time so that I get the permissions in case a new person is using the phone, is using the app. And then the last one is instant notification. I don't think I'm using it anywhere right now. I have imported it at a bunch of different places. Very interesting. I'm gonna comment this out because I'm not using it right now. I am also going to comment the background fetch thingy because I'm not using that either. So I'm gonna comment this out. I'm gonna comment this out. I don't want to use background fetch for now. I do want to use it at some other point, but right now I'm okay without it. Okay, I don't want background fetch. Great. Clearing up a bunch of stuff. That's really good. Always a great feeling to clear some things. Okay, so I did clear up a few things. I still doubt if the notification thing is gonna work fine, but let's see. So we did create a channel here. We created a notification for the channel. I want to try one more thing. I don't want to create a channel here. I want to create a channel here. Once I have been authorized for the permission, let's try creating a reminder channel here. And then when I'm here in the notifications thingy, I want to call it reminder. And I want to grab this. I want to call it the ID, lights, bypass, vibration, sound. What if I don't do any of this? I just want to make sure that we don't run into an error when we get a notification. That's literally just the only thing. Yeah, bro, thank you, sure. Yep. Full screen action ID default, auto cancel false, timestamp, small icon, lights, vibration, sound default. I think all of these things are automatic. It doesn't have to be a high or whatever. I want to see if notifications still work. If after removing so many things notifications still work, I'm very happy. Even if we're not able to solve the bug that we were trying to solve, I'll be happy. So I said task at 1:25 p.m. Let's see if we'll get a notification at 1:25 for the task that we have in hand. Body undefined. If the undefined thing is there, maybe that's why we might be getting an error. God knows. I want to fix that too. Let's just keep it like empty, an empty string. This is fine. Okay, we got a notification saying, hey, there is some task that you have to do. Great. Now we're gonna wait. Now we're gonna wait for a second, and while we wait for that second, let's build the app so that I can post it on the same link for people who are now downloading the app, or for people who want to get rid of the bugs they were facing. Let's get the app done. I don't know what you can see or what you can't see, but I'm trying to go here, grab the app from, wait, let me clean this up a little bit. I am trying to grab the app like this. Okay, we are building the app now, and I'm going to push this to the link that we had earlier, and then you should not face the bugs that you were facing earlier, and you should be good to go. I can actually close the server, that's totally fine. If we'll run into the errors, I'll keep listening to your feedback, keep fixing them as we go. Very happy and thankful that so many people decided to try the app out and showed their frustration slash admiration for it. Totally happy with this. Let's just build the app quickly and then post it at the place where it is supposed to be, which is on my digital garden. I'm gonna open my digital garden also real quick so that I can push it here. Just okay, this is fine. This is a drive link. Currently the way it is set up is that I go to my drive. I won't do it on the stream, but like I go to my drive and I push the app on my drive, the release APK, push the release APK on my drive, and then put the link of that APK in my digital garden, so that when people click it, they are able to download it if they want to. So once this is done, we are going to do the same thing. I see we don't get the app crashed error or we haven't gotten the app crashed error yet. It might still be there, we just haven't gotten it yet. So we'll just wait for that also. And if that is the case, if the error is no longer there, we can complete this to do also. And then I will move this from bugs to a feature, because we have completely removed it for now. Add background fetch for time for nudges. Add this as a feature. And now these are the features that I'm working on. Priority, there's no such priority, but the first thing I want to do is to allow you to export your stuff. So probably these two would be my top priority for now. And then once these two are done, I might move on to this, because this is also equally important. And after this, yeah, this is the priority order for my features. And of course, bugs are prioritized over features. So until we resolve all the bugs, we won't be working on new features for sure. That's just how I like to work. I don't like to have a lot of bugs and not enough features. I'm gonna have to download this app for myself also, because I fixed some stuff that I need to try. So very happy with how this stream turned out. Thank you so much for joining, whoever was here today. Just feel free to connect with me wherever you want, and stay connected, stay hungry, keep doing whatever you're doing. I'm not ending the stream right now, not until I upload that thing, because I have to upload that thing either way. So I might as well just continue streaming until that is done. But yeah, hanging out here in the chat. If you want anything, if you need anything, feel free to reach out. It's a pleasure to have you all on my stream and trying out all the things that I'm building. So very, very thank you for that. A big thank you for that. I have to find the APK. How do I find the APK? That'll be inside of, these are just some of the apps / projects that I have and that I'm working on right now. Not actively. Some of them I'm actively working on, most of them I'm not. But I think it's here. I'm getting a call. Talk to my friend again in a bit. Wait. I will pick up the call in a bit. Yoshina. 10 minutes. May I meet you in a meet? Okay. Yes. If you guys haven't seen the code for my digital garden or this app, both of those things you can find on my GitHub. I keep most of my stuff open source. There's just a few things that are not open source right now. One of them is this stocks brew thingy that I'm working on. It's not open source right now because I have put a bunch of API keys directly here and I don't want to leak them right now. So for now, it's not open source. But my digital garden and Lumi, totally open source. Enjoy this. I enjoy these apps. You can fork them, do whatever you want. I don't really mind. You can also contribute to them if you really want. But yeah, that's up to you. Totally optional and totally fine if you don't do that. I don't know why it takes so long for these apps to get built, and for that time I have to keep blabbering to you guys. But whoever is watching, why don't you guys say something on the chat? Say hello if you're new to this channel and seeing me stream for the first time. I do stream every once a while, not promising to do that more frequent because I have a lot of other stuff to do. Plus I feel I'm slightly more productive when I'm not streaming. That's okay. That's okay. Even I had the same idea about the app. Do you have like the same idea for the app? If you do, then you can, if you want like a boilerplate to start with, you can take my code and start there and convert it into something that you want exactly for yourself. You don't have to rewrite the entire thing yourself, or you can take inspiration, whatever that's there. But it's good to know that people had the same idea. This sounds on the surface like a very basic thing because you're like, hey, it's just a to-do app. Why am I building a to-do app? But then at the same time, you're like, it's not just a to-do app. There's no such thing as just a to-do app. Like, there are a lot of to-do apps, but they're horrible. There are a lot of note-taking apps, but they are horrible. I just wanted something that works, that is simple to use, and that lets me do the thing that I want to do. How hard this could be. So I thought I'll make it myself. I'm gonna put it on Play Store at some point, but only when I'm like done with most of the bugs and most of the features that I need to do and that are in the pipeline. These are bare minimum. Need to do these at least. Once these are done, I can put it on Play Store. So just 5 of these features. So once and then of course I need to also add like a bunch of splash screen, a profile screen, and all those things. So these 5 things, and then the basic profile and splash screen and all those things. Once I add all of them, I'll put it on Play Store. I'm ready to ship this. I'm very happy to do that. So there's the APK. I'm gonna open it in the Finder because I want to upload that now. So let me quickly go here. This is the release APK. I'm gonna put it on my Google Drive and gonna share the link on both of the places. Like you can get the link here in the chat. Plus, if you want, you can get the link from the other place, which is sorry, I'm a little distracted. Yeah, which is my digital garden, Lumi APK. I created a new folder this time. Earlier I didn't, and I didn't enjoy doing that either. So here it is. Here's the Lumi APK that is here. Now I'm gonna go to my digital garden real quick, pick this up. I'm gonna say share copy link. I also want to say anyone with the link can actually view that. I'm gonna go here and I will update the drive link. So this is how my drive link looks right now. 1DJ whatever is this. Okay, I'm gonna pick this, say 1DJ99. Everything else remains the same, and I'm gonna say git add dash git commit am updated APK link. Also I wanna quickly check if the APK link is correct or not, because what if it's incorrect and I just push it. Download beta APK. What's this link? Can I explore this link and make sure that it is actually what I want it to be? This is the download button. Why can't I click this download button? Here it is. App release.apk. This is the one. It's 92 MBs, I guess. Let me see. It's huge right now. I definitely don't think to do app is supposed to be 92 MBs, but I'm gonna, like, that's on the pipeline. Whenever you release it on Play Store, it'll be very less. Right now it's huge because it combines all the features for all the phones. If I release it on Play Store, they'll split it up into smaller chunks and then it'll be 10-12 MBs. Don't worry. But right now it's huge, and I understand why people might be like, they don't want to download like a 92 MB app from a random link. It's totally fine, totally up to you. Not forcing anybody to do that. Please try consider disabling it with this. I don't know what's happening. Wait, what the fuck? I do know that there was, what the fuck? I'm just gonna say what the fuck. 3.5. Come on, I don't want to use Claude 4. Have you used Claude 4? On the flip side, I don't know if you saw that or not, but I have access to Claude 4. Not that I use it for most of stuff. Disable it, I guess. I want to see if I can disable the thing. God. Things used to be so much easier. Now they are so much tough. Should I end the stream? Maybe this is the stream curse. This could be the stream curse. Or I can just go here, go here, go here. It's in the V2. right? Yeah. Go here in the home page. I can edit it myself. Not this. What do I edit? I have to edit Lumi page components. Okay, I have to go to components. Wait, I'm gonna make an edit here because I don't have time to fix this. I will fix this off stream, but not right now. I need to get this app working for people. So commit changes, update, it's a chore, update Lumi link. That's horrible. The fact that I have to do that myself, not fun. But okay, it's fine. We grow. We should have like a action building this thing automatically real quick. Why am I not saying that is my another question. But I'm gonna go to Netlify and see, not Netlify, it's on Vercel. I'm gonna go to Vercel and see if this is ready to deploy. It's not. There is no action. GitHub deployment are not being auto-generated. You can, I don't know why that is the case. Why is everything so weird right now? Funny. It said that GitHub deployments are not working on Vercel right now for whatever reason. So I'm just gonna manually deploy, I guess. What a pain. Also, let's see, why was this a thing? If I do this, am I able to make a push? I can't try right now. I just want to do the push. Okay. So update Lumi, create a deployment real quick so that the link is updated, and then that's it. I'm done. The deployment shouldn't take like a lot of time because I just found the exact app I was looking for. Awesome. If you want more features or see bugs that needs my eyes. I wrote eyes. I was trying to reply to some of the people on here. But okay, while this is happening, I am going to say goodbye to the stream. I need to go and have lunch now. It's getting late. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. I really appreciate all of you, and just keep doing whatever you're doing. Bye bye.